Good evening, MMO fans. This is your host, Alex Lexus, coming at you with a solo show, which is always the part one before we do a podcast. So I wanted to kind of cover something that is a bit rough. Now, most of you gamers, like some of the younger gamers, I don't expect you guys to understand what goes on behind the scenes at the corporate level. But apparently, I guess some of the fanboys are going to rejoice in Microsoft's plight right now. Now, what I'm seeing here on IGN Daily Fix, which is, it came out yesterday, and apparently, I've been following a story, Nelson and the rest of the Animal cast, we've been following closely the fight between Motorola and Microsoft. Now, the details have it where there's a Wi-Fi and a video decompression codec that's being used in the 360 that Motorola owns the patent to. Okay, so this was unbeknownst to most of us. I mean, you know, people just play their games and do whatever. But now Motorola, because the fight looked like it's been going on behind the scenes, and now it's coming out in a way where it's going to pretty much halt all further sales of the Xbox 360, which can be catastrophic. This, I mean, first thing, why now? And why wasn't there an agreement made? Yeah, let's say Microsoft did indeed use this. Why wasn't... well, I kind of blame Microsoft to an extent where deals should be in place to make sure these things don't happen. Because now the competitor systems, now you're going to only be left with, what is this, you're going to be only left with the Nintendo Wii and the PlayStation 3. And that's bad. That's really, really bad because primarily I use the 360, although I have all three systems. So, I mean, what does that do for Connect? What does that do for the live service? I mean, because Xbox Live is primarily used on the 360, where you have Windows Gaming Live, which is still Xbox Live for PC. And it's like, wow, why now? You know? Apparently they want 7% of whatever is made on each console or whatever. I mean, I think a deal needs to be made in place so that the continued success of the system, you know, can because it's at the end of its life. You know, the new system should be, you know, revealed either at this E3 or Tokyo Game Show or whichever of the major shows this year. But damn, Motorola, that's gonna be a bad. You know what? I'm gonna boycott you guys for that shit. I mean, come on, why now? You know, you coming into somebody's thunder. You know what I mean? Now I bet you, had that been another company, and some people are gonna say a fanboy thing, but I'm pretty sure if that was Sony would have had the option to pay out, just like the Rumble support, you know, infringement that they ended up coughing $192 million worth of dollars for. You know what I mean? And then that problem went away. So, I mean, Motorola, don't do that to the gaming world. You know what I mean? Don't do that to the gaming world. If you're gonna sue Microsoft, sue them, but don't make it so that they can't sell Xbox 360s. You know, I think that's going way too far. You know, because that you're not just hurting Microsoft, you're hurting, like, you know, the gaming world as a whole, and people won't know. And I'm gonna put it, Motorola is doing this. You know, I think that's Motorola. Find another way. Just sue Microsoft. It'd be better off for the masses, and you'll get your damn money. But wow, Animal fans and some of you younger audience members, as you get older, you start seeing the politics and the BS that goes on behind the scenes with corporate greed. You know, but damn, that's rough. That's really rough. On another topic, before I log off, because this is just a quick response, Microsoft. You see, if you notice how you have cross-compatibility play between the Vita and the PlayStation 3, and if you download content on the PS Vita, it's already content unlocked on the PS3. They need to do that for gaming for Windows Live, because Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and all that, if you purchase items on the PC one, it's not, you have to purchase them again on the console. They have to kind of work that out, because I'm not interested in buying something twice. So I don't know if that's Microsoft or if that's Capcom. You know what I mean? Because you're double charging people. Like, I like to have the convenience of the PC version of a game, but I don't want to be paying extra for content I already have on the Xbox. So that's just something that needs to be somewhat visited. But Animal fans, Fighting Game League fans, and Tough Nerd Toys LLC, make sure you check them out. One of our sponsors to the show. Guys, let us know what you think with that. It's kind of crazy what's going on behind the scenes, because it's just, wow. Wow. But in any case, that's Alex Lexus with this mini short. Shout out to IGN.com and their Daily Fix for using my video for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm very appreciative of that. And even if it's 4 seconds of fame, you know, I'm a very grateful person, and I thank you guys for noticing the NMO broadcast. So this is Alex Lexus coming at you. I'll see you next time on the NMO Media Arcade Show.